Next tonight, plans to resettle more Syrians who've escaped the civil war are being considered by councils and charities here in the East Midlands.
The first refugees have just arrived in this region, among them the Jamar family, who've been speaking to our social affairs correspondent, Jeremy Bourne.
Safe at last, after years of fear and uncertainty. Welcome to the Jamar's new home in Hyson Green. 6-year-old Hamza's already learning his English alphabet. His 17-year-old brother Adel Fatah's trying to master the language too.
I'm very happy. Yeah, our college.
Adel Fatah registered at Central College this week. He wants to study information technology.
I want to be a computer engineer. I will work very hard. I want to be one of the best in the UK. And I see a bright future.
It's 3 years since the Jamars fled from this, a brutal civil war that shattered their comfortable life in Damascus.
Near where I worked, there were bombs. Near the school of my children, near our houses. We were frightened. It was between life and death, because any time I could die, and we don't know where it's safe.
The Jamars were flown here from Jordan after escaping from Syria. They're one of the first families to arrive under what's known as the Vulnerable Persons Resettlement Scheme.
We've set up English classes for them so they can integrate into British society and understand British culture. And some of these people have come from a lot of suffering and have come from a devastated country, really. So any kind of compassion and love we can show shows that what a great British people are and what a great country this is.
The Jamars say they're delighted by the warm welcome they've received in Nottingham, and Abdul Rauf's priority now, learning English and then getting a job.
So Jeremy, just how many Syrian refugees have actually been resettled here in the East Midlands?
It is pretty small numbers in the grand scheme of things, only 100 people across the whole of this region so far. The issue is, though, they're not evenly spread. The vast majority of them have been housed either in or around Nottingham, and today a government minister's been asking councils from right across this region if they can offer to take in some Syrian refugees.
We'll make sure they are properly checked for health and for security and everything else, and we'll provide you with the financial assistance to resettle these people. We're doing a lot of things to help them. For example, making sure that the refugees that come here to a particular area are in areas where there are demands for their services. So, for example, putting people from rural areas in Syria into villages in England.
You know, there'll be people watching this who'll be saying we should be helping British people instead.
Charity begins at home, they say, but it doesn't finish there.
And today, our councils and charities from across the region have been discussing what more they can do to help refugees from Syria, and also whether any lessons can be learned from those first resettlements of families like the Jamars.
Jeremy, thank you.
Thank you.